Ever wondered how many hairs a single brown bear has? Well, hold on to your hats, because we're about to dive into the fascinating world of brown bears and their remarkable physical characteristics. Brown bears, also known as Ursus arctos, are one of nature's most awe-inspiring creatures. While we often think of them as these large, lumbering beasts, there's so much more to them than meets the eye. For instance, did you know that a single brown bear has approximately 1 billion hairs on its body? Yes, you heard that right, 1 billion. That's almost as many stars as there are in the Milky Way. And speaking of large, let's talk about their size. Brown bears are among the largest living land carnivores. A fully grown male can stand up to 9 feet tall when on its hind legs and can weigh a staggering 1,000 pounds. That's about the same weight as a small car. Imagine that, a creature as heavy as a vehicle, but covered in 1 billion hairs. But these incredible creatures aren't just about size and hair, they're also incredibly long-lived. In the wild, a brown bear can live up to 25 years, and in captivity, with the right care and attention, they've been known to live well into their 30s. That's quite the lifespan for a creature of such size and strength, so there you have it. Brown bears aren't just these enormous, lumbering beasts we often imagine them to be. They're marvels of nature, covered in 1 billion hairs, capable of reaching sizes larger than most humans can even comprehend, and living lives that span decades. So, the next time you think about brown bears, remember they're not just big, they're giant hairballs. Can you guess how far a brown bear can travel in a day? Well, let's dive into the geographical distribution of these incredible creatures to find out. Brown bears, known scientifically as Ursus arctos, have one of the largest ranges of any bear species in the world. They can be found across North America, Europe, and Asia, covering a staggering expanse of wilderness. In North America, brown bears are particularly prevalent in Alaska and Western Canada, but their territories also stretch into parts of the United States, such as Washington, Montana, and Wyoming. Across the Atlantic in Europe, they roam the forests of Scandinavia, Russia, and parts of Eastern Europe. As for Asia, they're found in regions as diverse as the Middle East and the cold, remote wilderness of Siberia. The territories of brown bears are as varied as the continents they inhabit. They're adaptable creatures, thriving in a mix of environments, from dense forests and open meadows to high mountain regions and even coastal areas. These bears have an affinity for solitude and vast spaces, which is why they're often found in some of the most remote and untouched parts of our world. Now, on to their migration patterns. Brown bears are not migratory in the traditional sense, like birds or wildebeest. However, they do have a certain wanderlust. Depending on the availability of food and mates, brown bears can travel great distances. Would you believe it if I told you a brown bear can roam up to 60 miles in a single day? It's a testament to their endurance and tenacity. So, whether it's for the pursuit of food, a mate, or simply the call of the wild, brown bears are true explorers of the natural world. They traverse vast territories, from the dense forests of North America to the icy wilderness of Siberia, living a life of constant movement. From forest to mountains, brown bears certainly do love to roam. Their territory is a testament to their adaptability and resilience, a reminder of the wild, untamed spirit of these magnificent creatures. Would you believe that a brown bear can eat up to 90 pounds of food in a day? Yes, you heard that right. 90 pounds. That's like eating roughly 405 hamburgers in one go. Quite the feast, isn't it? Brown bears are renowned for their voracious appetites, and this is largely due to their omnivorous nature. Being omnivores, they have a diet that is as diverse as the landscapes they inhabit. From the lush forests of North America to the icy expanses of Siberia, brown bears munch on a wide variety of foods. Their favorite menu items? Well, it's a smorgasbord of delights. The diet of a brown bear can include succulent berries, crunchy insects, delicious roots, and even other animals. Yes, they are not just gourmands of the plant world. Brown bears can and will eat fish, rodents, and even larger mammals when the opportunity presents itself. However, it's not all about indulging in foodie pleasures for these bears. Their diet changes significantly with the seasons. In the spring, when fresh vegetation is scarce, they rely heavily on their stored fat reserves from the previous autumn. As the season progresses, fresh shoots, leaves, and flowers become a major part of their diet. Come summer, it's all about the protein. This is when they feast on a bounty of insects, fish, and mammals. But the real feast begins in the fall. This is when they enter a phase called hyperphagia, a period of intense eating when a brown bear can consume up to 90 pounds of food daily, preparing for the long winter hibernation ahead. And when winter arrives, they retreat into their dens for a long sleep, living off the fat reserves they've accumulated during their autumn binge. So, whether it's salmon, berries, or even insects, brown bears are not picky eaters. Their diverse diet is a testament to their adaptability and their incredible ability to survive and thrive in some of the harshest environments on Earth. Did you know that brown bears can run up to 30 miles per hour? That's faster than the world's fastest human. These powerful animals, often seen as lumbering giants, are capable of such speed thanks to their muscular bodies and large, powerful legs. Now imagine seeing one of these creatures in the wild. They're often alone, right? That's because brown bears are largely solitary animals. They like their personal space and prefer to spend most of their time alone, except during mating season or when a mother is tending to her cubs. It's a lifestyle that suits the vast wild landscapes they often inhabit. Speaking of habitats, ever wonder why brown bears disappear during the winter months? Well, they're not just taking a long nap. Brown bears are true hibernators. During this period, their heart rate slows and their body temperature drops, conserving energy when food is scarce. They can sleep away the winter in their dens, which they dig themselves in hillsides or under the root systems of trees. But how do these solitary creatures communicate with each other? Brown bears have a complex system of communication that involves body language, vocalization, and scent marking. They can express a range of emotions and intentions through their body postures and sounds. For instance, a standing bear might be trying to get a better view of its surroundings, not necessarily showing aggression. And finally, let's talk about their interactions with other animals in their environment. Brown bears are apex predators, meaning they're at the top of the food chain. But they also play a crucial role in their ecosystems, helping to control the population of other animals and distributing seeds through their droppings. So, while they may look slow and docile, don't be fooled. These giants are full of surprises. Ever thought about what it would take to save the brown bear population? Well, let's delve into that. Brown bears are faced with a myriad of threats, the most significant of which is habitat loss. As human activities continue to encroach on their natural territories, these magnificent creatures are losing their homes at an alarming rate. Urban development, agriculture, and logging are pushing brown bears further into the wilderness, often leading to conflicts with humans. Climate change, too, plays a significant role in the dwindling brown bear population. As temperatures rise, food sources become scarcer and the bears' natural habitats are altered dramatically. This forces them to migrate to new areas, often with harsher living conditions and fewer resources. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are concerted efforts worldwide to protect and conserve brown bear populations. Various organizations and individuals are stepping up to make a difference. They're implementing measures such as establishing protected areas, promoting sustainable land use practices, and creating corridors to connect fragmented habitats. These efforts are aimed at ensuring the bears have a safe and sustainable environment in which to thrive. Education also plays a pivotal role in conservation. By raising awareness about the importance of brown bears in the ecosystem and the challenges they face, we can foster a sense of responsibility and promote actions that contribute to their survival. Data shows that these conservation efforts are making a difference. In areas where they're actively implemented, brown bear populations are stabilizing and in some cases even increasing. But there's still a long way to go and every effort truly counts. In the grand scheme of things, saving the brown bear population is about more than just preserving a species. It's about maintaining the balance of our ecosystems and preserving the natural world for future generations. Remember, every effort counts when it comes to preserving these magnificent creatures.